Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's Monday. Excuse the cats. This is the first time you're seeing me. It's 10 p.m. on Monday, but I have done some reading today. I've started 3 of the 6 books that are due soon. So the first book I started, and I'm loving so far, is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuestion. I'm on page 158, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is about. This is about the Prince of England and the son of the First Lady, President of the United States. So it's about their scandal, and they have to pretend to like each other after the big scandal at Prince Harry's brother's wedding. So that's fun. So Alex is our main character. He has to pretend he likes Prince Henry, and then all of a sudden Henry starts to have feelings for each other. Henry is gay and Alex is bisexual, so they start a relationship with each other. It's really cute so far. I'm enjoying it. The next book I started, I read 60 pages of, and it's okay so far, is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This follows our main character named Spin. She goes by Spin, and she wants to become a pilot and regain her father's name after he flees from the battle that happens in the prologue. So she's trying to regain her status, but not only is she trying to regain her status, she's also trying to regain her father's status. So her father is betrayed as a traitor and a coward. She's trying to regain that. Her father was a pilot. So it's okay so far. I'm not too far in, just 60 pages I read just now. So I will most likely continue this tomorrow. And then the last book I started, which I'm liking so far, and I read the first 70 pages of, and that is The Crown of Feathers by Nikki Patuporito. I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This follows 2 characters who are sisters, and they have 2 eggs, and they realize those eggs are phoenix eggs, which is in this world are rare to come by. And then one of the eggs hatches into a phoenix, and from my understanding they become phoenix riders, or at least one of them does. So I've never read anything about phoenixes before other than Fox and Harry Potter, so it's nice to see something that's different with a different creature in this. So I'm liking it so far. It's good. So that is all I've read so far today. I'm most likely going to bed because I'm tired. Excuse those 2. But yeah, I just wanted to hop in here and update you guys. So the 3 books I'm reading a fantasy, a science fiction, and a romance, which is an odd combination for me to read all at once. But and the other 3 books I have are all fantasy. So that's that. I need to start those 3 tomorrow. Read more of the 3 I've started tomorrow. Why do they have to be all the 5 books have to be due in one day? This one is mine. I bought it. But I'm gonna get off here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It's Tuesday. It's 10 a.m. I need to get ready and go to work. Don't want to go to work. But I did start, however, The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. I'm not very far in. I'm only on page 24. I just started it this morning, so I can't say much about it yet, but hopefully I can read more later tonight. I need to read my pages of this one, Kingsbane, and The Shadowglass, and the other 3 books that I started yesterday. So I have a lot of reading to do when I get home. So, but I started that. I will most likely take that with me. Probably won't get any reading done there, but we'll see. I also have the audiobook for Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin, and I might go ahead and start that tonight as well. So there will be that, so I can get that read this year. And who knows, maybe finish the Song of Ice and Fire series. I'm enjoying it so far. I hear Storm of Swords is a lot of people's favorite. I did not like the Clash of Kings that much. I think I gave it a 3 stars, so hopefully I will enjoy the Storm of Swords. So, and that one might be my longest book of the year so far, if I read that. So I might start that. We'll see. I'll update you guys when I get home, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and it's 8:05 p.m. I just read my pages of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and it's getting really cute so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm on page 235, so there's that. Next, I think I'm gonna try and finish my pages of Skyward by Brandon Sanderson from yesterday and read today's. So I'm going to try this next, and I will update you guys on where I go from there. So I will talk to you guys in a little while. Hey guys, good morning. It's Wednesday. Sorry I didn't update you last night after I read the book I was reading. I currently crashed and went to bed. Last night I did do a bit of reading. I think I last updated you guys when I finished my pages for Red, White, and Royal Blue, but I did, however, manage to read up to page 158 in Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, and this is it's getting good, but we'll see. I'm going to try and read some of this before I go to work today. I did that. Excuse the cat. I did read 24 pages of Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. Can't really say much about it because I don't have any feelings on it right now, but hopefully I will soon. And then I read 10 pages of The Shadowglass by Red Chepino. This is the 3rd book to the Bone Witch trilogy, so hopefully I can knock this out this weekend / week. I'm going to try and read some of this today as well, but I have work. I don't want to go, but I'm going to start off with Skyward, see if I can knock my pages out. It is 8:53 a.m., so hopefully I can knock those pages out before I go to work, and I will update you guys later. Hey guys, it's Saturday, it's almost 11 a.m. Sorry I haven't vlogged in a few days. I haven't been reading much, but today is basically Brit's 24-hour readathon. I'm going to try and read as much as I can in the last few hours I have left, so which is basically till midnight. I'm going to start reading at 11, and the book I'm going to try and finish first is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuestion. I am really enjoying this, what I have read of it so far, So I'm gonna try and quickly fly through the last a little over 100 pages that I have left. I think 200. So I'm gonna go through that, and then I am going to the library in a little while. So I will show you guys what I get from there, and I will talk to you guys once I finish Red, White, Royal Blue. So I will update you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it's 4:54 p.m. It's almost 5 p.m. basically, but I've been doing other things besides reading today, so which I need to get caught up on my reading. But I did just finish Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I really enjoyed this one. I think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's really cute. There's also a lot of politics in this because it does involve the first female president of the United States and the Prince of England with the Prince of England and the first son. So this is really cute. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because you all should probably know what this is about. But 5 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it. Want to reread it again soon, but not right now. For now, I think I'm either going to most likely pick back up Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I'm on page 194, so hopefully I can finish this today. We'll see, but I'm gonna go and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, it's Sunday. I read 20 pages of Skyward yesterday and failed the 24-hour readathon. So all in all, I read 193 pages yesterday. So today, excuse me, I decided to DNF Skyward. I was not liking it. The part I was at was dragging, so I did not like Skyward. So I DNF'd it. So there's that. I don't know what I'm going to pick up next today, but once I figure that out, I will let you guys know. So, major letdown. I was hoping to actually really like this book, but I didn't. So, there's that. I got to page 214 and then DNF'd it. So, I guess I wasn't in the mood. But it is what it is. So, I'm not going to force myself to finish the last 200 and something pages of it. So, I'll figure out what to read next, and then I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's 5:21 p.m. and I started and finished today Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. I really enjoyed this. This follows our main character, Kate, who at the beginning forced to being enrolled in her school's podcast class, and then she realizes she has a good advice thing going, so she ends up really liking it, and then she falls for her best friend's crush, which is this guy right here, Diego. He is Mexican, I believe, but he does have some sort of Spanish background. Our main character's best friend is Hawaiian, so there is some diversity in here. And then there is also a tough topic. The main character's brother, Max, is a freshman in high school and he gets bullied. So there's that topic. And then I think that's it. But this centers around a lake where there's 3 kids who go to a school, high school, that are all from the lake, surrounding lake. And then the 2 families have a grudge scandal, but then the 2 kids become friends at the end. So I really enjoyed this. It was really cute. 4 stars. I don't know what I'm going to pick up. This also counted for my owls. I'm going to use this one as to read a book that ends on an even page number. This ends on 6. So I'm going to count that. That counts for one of my Newt's prompts. So finish that one. I don't know what I'm going to pick up next. Probably another contemporary that I have on my TBR for the month. So we'll see. But I will talk to you guys in a little while. Hey guys, it's Monday at 10:44 a.m. I forgot to close the vlog last night after I read a little bit more of a book, so I'm gonna close it now. That way I can start this week's vlog. The first book I finished was Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuestion, and I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. Such a cute, fun, light, fluffy read, but there's also a lot of politics in here, so, but I did enjoy this one. The next book I read was a DNF. I got 214 pages in and decided to DNF it, and that is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I was hoping to love this book, but where I was at when I DNF'd it kind of dragged and it was boring a little bit. I did not connect to any of the characters, and the sci-fi in this was kind of confusing, kind of not, but in the same time I was just not liking it, so I went ahead and DNF'd it. Then yesterday I read a book in one sitting, which I haven't done in a long time, and for this fall, and I haven't read a book in a sitting in a long time, so I'm kind of glad that I did with this one, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and that was Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. This follows our main character, Kate. She enrolls in her podcast class at school with her best friend, and then she meets a guy, but her best friend has a crush on him, so he's totally off limits. But then she starts developing feelings for the same guy, so, but he's always liked one of the girls. I'm not gonna say who because it's a spoiler, but he's always liked one of the girls, and stuff goes from there. High school drama, but I did enjoy it, so 4 out of 5 stars. I liked the podcast element to it. It was really cool, so I cannot wait to read her newest book that just came out. And then the last book I started on Sunday, and I got to page 83, and that is My Favorite Half-Night Stand by Christina Lauren. I don't have too much feelings about this because I am only 83 pages in, but we follow our main character, Millie, and she has a group of friends who are all guys, but Millie and one of the guys have a half-night stand. The guy gets up and leaves in the middle of the night, and then all of the group gets on a dating app to find dates, and then things go from there. But I'm liking this so far, so hopefully I can finish this today. But that is everything I read this week. Let me know down below what you guys read this week. I would love to know. Like and subscribe. Stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.